Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we are going to take a look at each of the personal months for February 2023. And we're going to take a look at how to best work with that energy with the universal month, as well as the full and the new moons that we have coming up in February. Now, I do want to mention these are different from the life path energies. So the calculations are also very different. So please be sure to check the description box below for the calculation. Do your calculation before listening to your personal month, right? Just to make sure, of course, that you're listening to the right one. If you don't want to wait to see what the next 12 months could have in store for you energetically, book your personal year ahead forecast now and take a deep dive into your own personal year ahead. You can book some time with me for that in the description box below. As always, this is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading or a coaching session with numerology, please, again, book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. You can book some time with me through my website. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And of course, okay, if you are in a personal month of 3, this can be in February, it can be a very social period. So you could see your social calendar sort of fill up this month. This can be a great time for getting yourself out there as far as networking, again, collaboration, putting starting a YouTube channel, starting a podcast, anything to do with communication, anything that will help you to be seen and get your wisdom out into the world. This is a great month for writing a book or being very creative in your self-expression. So how it is that you want to express your big ideas or express your wisdom or express your life experiences, whatever comes up for you, this is a great month to, again, be seen, be heard, and possibly even get some acknowledgement and recognition for your contributions. So this can be beautiful energy for that as well. But definitely this can be a social period. So this can be a time where you notice that you're getting a lot more invites to things, or you're meeting a lot of new people, or you are throwing more parties or get-togethers or after-work events or whatever the case may be. But you're just sort of integrating into the community more, right? Or the public a bit more. And so great energy for that. So this is definitely not a month to make yourself small, to stay hidden away. Whatever you need to do to get yourself out there, this is a great month to do it. It may feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. 3 energy is big energy, and it's going to it's not going to force you, but it's going to encourage you to get out there, to mingle. This can be a great month for definitely meeting great business partners, meeting people with similar values. Collaboration is coming in really, really strongly. So if you have an opportunity to do that, this is a great month to do it. Also, this is a great month to really express yourself creatively, to really let your inner authentic self shine through, whether it's how you dress or how, what kind of events you go to or whatever comes in for you to express yourself in your most authentic, creative way. This is a great month for that. You may see a lot come through with communication as well this month. So you might get a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, or those very important emails or phone calls that could lead to something much bigger. So pay attention to what comes in for you as far as communication. You could find that people you haven't talked to in a long time sort of resurface, or again, like new relationships come in where you feel like you have open dialogue where it's the communication is very strong. That can happen. That's incredibly beautiful as well. Travel could come in a lot for you all this month. So if you have an opportunity to travel for work or for pleasure, this is a great month to do that. Especially you may meet someone when you do that. So that could be fun as well. But this is really a time to express yourself creatively and find your joy and just really enjoy your interactions with others, right? And surround yourself with people who have similar values and who might have strengths where you have limitations. Now, we're also working in a 9 universal month for February, so you may see some things come to completion or come to closure or fall away at this time. So you may get some communication that says this isn't working any longer. We need to close this out. Or you may need to communicate that something's not working and it needs closure so that you can create space for something new to come in or for those big creative projects to begin. That is very possible as well. The other thing with it being a 9 universal month, coupled with your 3 personal month, is that this can be, again, a time for really working with and communicating with and getting your message across to the greater community, right? Like a greater population. So that can be incredibly beautiful and inspiring and empowering. So it's how you, of course, use that energy, but that's very possible. Now, February 5th or 6th, depending on where you live in the world, we have a full moon. So for you all, this is bringing in the energy of the 8 and the 9. So absolutely, you've got this really strong creative power of the 3. Then you've got this full moon that's illuminating the 8 and the 9. So there's something here around creation, creativity, self-expression, business, resources, power, finances, as it relates to the greater good, the greater community, the all, right? So there's definitely something here where you may have an opportunity to build something, create something, give advice for something, offer your assistance on something, help to bring justice to the underserved. Any of those things could come in at this time. Or again, you may see this sort of influx of clients, or again, like an opportunity to work within the community in a bigger way that feels very aligned for you, but that also is very much aligned with what people need, right? Solutions that people need. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. So if an opportunity comes up for you to create something or to get involved within a business that has a greater purpose, so like, again, like more humanitarian, this is a great energy around this full moon to do that. Or if you have big ideas, at this time, you may see things because with 9 energy, the channel is wide open to the spiritual realm. So you may see big inspiring ideas come in for your business and your creative self-expression. This is a great time to do something with that, right? To take charge and to again, network and get those ideas out there. Now, on February 20th, we have a new moon. And for you all, this is bringing in the energy of the 5. So this is interesting. I really see this as potentially an opportunity for some change and some transformation. But as it relates to, again, like your creativity, your self-expression, because again, you are in a personal month of 3. So that coupled with a 5, this is big, explosive energy, very social, again, opportunity for travel and expansion. There could be this call for or this need for freedom and feeling like you're able to express yourself in a way that feels very authentic, that you're not being restricted, that you're not being confined. This is beautiful energy for that. And so if there are any areas that have sort of become stagnant or mundane that don't need to be, this 5 energy around this new moon, coupled with that of your personal 3 month, is just going to potentially just bust things wide open, where it's like you're able to run free. You feel like you have creative direction. You feel like you're able to have a voice in that creation. And you were at the helm of that ship. So this is incredibly beautiful for that. This is also at the new moon in sort of enticing you to experience life with all of your senses. It's sort of begging you to find your joy and through that joy, create the things that you want to create. And remember, it's not always about what happens with that creation. It's about the process, right? Like enjoying that process. So beautiful energies around this new moon for just wide open space to express yourself in a way that feels really, really good. And who knows what will come of it, but it's just that feeling and that joy that can bring, right? And that fulfillment, that sense of fulfillment. So incredibly beautiful energies that you all are working with at this time. The only thing I would say definitely, because especially around this new moon, is to be sure that you're finding your balance and doing things in moderation, because it's very easy when you have 5 energy coupled with 3 energy to just, go all out and live in an extreme, right? Or you could fall on the shadow side of that and just really become more reclusive and sort of fall into more deprivation. And so you just want to be sure that you're finding your balance, right? You're working with these energies to their fullest, but in a way where you're not depleting yourself either. All right, so I hope it's a beautiful February for you all. Take care.